Guys, we forgot something. Come back. So, first of all, all these builds we saw there were built on the Monday live streams from Gannon and Smilky. Yeah. So every Monday at 8 p.m. German time, so Central European time, they are streaming, and they are streaming on the server and building some cool things. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, now you're going to see the huge project we've been working on for months, and we've been preparing on for months. And yeah, it should be right behind this corner. And I think you know what is there.
Oh god, we're running out of this.
Oh shit! No! No!
And here we go. Finally got a new hard drive. And as you saw, don't forget to check out the last server tour, which we uploaded on the ZipKrowd channel for special reasons. And that is that we recorded it together at Gamescom, and we also used the face cam. So yeah, Panda was so kind and Coderator2 to just give you the link again. Check it out. I will also put it in the description, of course. And now let's focus on this project we were teasing you with in the last server tour. And you can already see, well, we got some nice decorations on the walkway here.
And it's just to mark out the way, because in that giant black void, it's hard to find stuff, so we just marked it.
What void do you mean?
Some cheap block.
It was also pretty tricky since, we were running out of half steps, so we decided to use a renewable material. Well, actually, stone slabs are renewable too, in a way. It doesn't really make sense.
You make no sense, Trail.
Yeah.
But yeah, here it is.
And here we go, the WitherWiper, as we call it. And this is the entrance area. And here is also where we collect all the drops. So we just redesigned this, so we emptied all the chests pretty much. And yeah, here is gold nuggets, so there are some left in there still. Obviously you also get a lot of coal, you get gold, you get blaze rods. We emptied the skull chests to demonstrate you in a bit how many skulls this farm is actually producing. Obviously we also get rotten flesh, bones and arrows. We just collect a few here, not too many because, well, we don't really need that many. But in our previous just farming attempts, as you see, we farmed quite a lot of skulls already. We got this amount of coal blocks, for example. So this is 10 double chests of coal blocks just from, well, killing wither skeletons in this farm here. So that's how many wither skeletons you get, and you can maybe already estimate how many skulls you get from this farm. It's pretty amazing. And also how many XP. So to demonstrate you the speed of this farm, we're just gonna do a little time lapse now. And so let's go get upstairs here. And yeah, this is the killing area. And you already see something. It's loaded up with skeletons. So, well, we'll farm some skellies for half an hour here and see how many skulls and how many other drops we got. So let's get it started. And here we go, half an hour passed, and let's take a look at how many skulls we got. So since the Witherskelenfarm was only in Witherskull mode, we should have gotten only skulls and nothing else. And let's take a look at the chest here. And voila, 60 Witherskeleton skulls. But there's another side. And wow, there's over a stack in here, 64 and 12. So that's in total 136 minus the one I already had in my inventory, of course. So it's 136, and that is within 30 minutes. So it's wow, it's 4.5 skulls per minute. Thanks, Banner. And how many skulls is that per hour? 272. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Wow. 272 skulls per hour. Wonder if you ever wanted to have a farm that is that fast. But yeah, let's take a look at it. This farm can do a lot more than just farming skulls, and for that we should explain the different operation modes. So since Spire wired all the redstone, he can probably explain the best what's going on here.
Yeah, sure. At the top, as you probably can hear, we have a set of Ghast that push all the mobs to the center. So it's a Ghast sweeping system that we mainly used for portal gold farms, but it's actually very useful for this farm because it's really resource friendly and fast. And they collect all the mobs and they will end up in the sorter. And this sorter is built in a way that it can sort out the 2 high mobs that we have right here, the pigmen off on. So it will pre-damage all mobs that are 2 blocks high or taller. And then they fall down a little bit more and take more fall damage and therefore die, and only the wither skeletons will survive since they didn't take any suffocation damage. In the middle here there's of course the on-off switch, since we use a clock for this Witherskeleton farm, and at the end we have of course the blaze off-on switch, which is simply a blaze crusher that's working like you would have in your normal blaze spawner setup.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the redstone wiring later on, and also obviously in the...
Yeah, we forgot to mention the 4.5 skulls per minute. We forgot to mention what conditions we had to get them. Like, of course, you had a looting 3 sort, right?
Yeah, I didn't take a look at it. So this is looting 3, unbreaking 3. So obviously this increases the chance of getting a skull from 2.5% to 4%. So it doesn't quite double it, but increases it by a significant amount. So yeah, you obviously need a looting sword, but you get so many levels that you can easily repair your looting swords over and over again within this farm. So as long as you got some villager where you can trade some diamond swords, that should be no problem. And yeah, what else? We have set up another account that is on top of Bedrock at level 256, just a stack, and AFKing there because that loads more chunks and that increases the mob cap. Because the farm here is actually, yeah, the limit of the farm is the mob cap, because, well, it produces the mobs so quickly that they can't really be processed in time, and it's just faster when you have a higher mob cap. And yeah, that can be easily achieved by just having another player loading more chunks whilst not loading more mobs around him, and that's easily being done by just stacking up to level 256. Without these additional measurements, it's still really fast, but not just not that fast. Yeah, also for the redstone wiring, as I wanted to say, we're going to take a look at it later in detail. You also saw it in the time-lapse in the beginning, how it roughly works. So just one more time trying to explain the parts. Not too much in detail because Spire actually has a tutorial for it planned. But just so that you get a rough idea what's going on while the farm is running. But now, let's just show you something else, and that is how extremely fast you can gain experience within this farm. So within the time-lapse, we only had Witherskeleton skulls or Witherskellies enabled. But if you turn on all mob types, this farm is going to get you an insane amount of experience orbs, and by insane I mean way faster than a normal Enderman farm. So I'm just gonna get rid of my levels here quickly by enchanting some stuff, and then I will be right back when this farm is fully loaded and we'll take some speed tests. So here we go. I got rid of my levels, and yeah, we see quite a lot of mobs piled up here. Still some more incoming. And yeah, let's get the party going. So Panda, are you ready with your stopwatch?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, and finding up on levels. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, that goes really quick. So level 20.
15 seconds.
30?
25 seconds. On a normal Enderman farm, you need roughly 45 seconds to reach level 30. So you see this thing is quite a bit faster due to the blazes mainly.
Yeah, and also the pigmen actually give you a lot more XP than the Endermen because they always wear a sword. So you can also collect the XP orbs faster because they drop bigger XP orbs. That's the main difference why it's so much quicker. And as you can see, it drops quite a lot of mobs, so it's also that's another reason why it's really quick. Yeah, level 40 by the way already. Yeah, let's go to level 50 and see how long that takes.
1 minute now. I guess you will put a timer in the video later anyway.
Yeah, I'll put a timer there. Also, as you can see, the limit again is the speed at which we are collecting XP orbs, not at which we are producing them. Oh my god, it's so hilarious. Oops. And we'll soon be there.
1 minute 30 seconds.
49. And stop.
1 minute 38 seconds it is on my clock. So
Oh.
yeah, that's not bad for level 50. And look at all the XP that are still there. You can
I wonder how many levels I can reach with just the remaining XP orbs here. Probably go
look
to
at the
level.
blazes coming down. Wow.
Oh yeah, this looks so cool. When this thing fills back up. Duh. So many mobs. Oh my god, this is so cool. And you also see some XP orbs are actually glitching out a little here to Old Ganon, for example. They can't really reach him, but they appear to, so that's why they're leaking through. But yeah, so you see the farm is, well, even the fastest XP farm you can pretty much get. Not only the fastest skull farm. And now let's take a look at how many skulls we got in total, and that is quite a lot. So you might already wonder what these 2 double chests could contain. Yep, you guessed right. 2 double chests of Witherskulls. I don't know, how long did that take to farm? Well, we could just calculate it from 272 skulls per hour, but not that long, especially not with many people just farming at different times. And we obviously have got something prepared with these skulls for the end of the video. But before we're gonna take a look at that, I think we should just explore this, the interior of the farm here a little bit more. So on the right side here, we got some just chests with enchantments. I don't know if there's anything really interesting. Yeah, there's a whole chest of pretty much everything in here at the moment, because you got the levels so quickly that you can really quickly enchant books. And yeah, you're just storing them here. So whenever you need a proper enchantment, you can get it even more easily by now. And yeah, I think, did I forget anything, or should we already take a look in the wiring, Panda?
I think it's time to take a look at the wiring. Maybe Spire can show you around a little bit.
Yep, he built it up.
Wiring.
We just need to turn off the farm before, and otherwise we're gonna be shot at while taking a look at it.
Yeah, I already turned it off.
So yeah, we need to clear it from the mobs here, and we'll be right back, and then you can see how the different parts of the farm are working. Okay, here we are on top, and we just waded into the wiring at a safe spot. Yeah, Spire, can you maybe go ahead and try to explain what's going on here?
Yeah, sure. You can probably see all the mobs on top of the glass blocks right there. The blazes right behind there. We use a shifting floor mechanism to get them all dropped from the same height. And then they fall down this little tube. And since blazes fall down slower than all the other mobs, we can sort them out using this double piston extender that you can see right here. So they get pushed 2 blocks further to the north direction, and then they fall down into the blaze crusher that you can see right behind there. Yeah, that's a simple blaze crusher. You probably know it. They fall down, get suffocated, and if you turned on the kill mode, then they just die instantly and don't drop through this floor.
By the way, the farm is actually running a lot slower at the moment because we are at the top and almost blocking all spawn spaces. So although this might seem fast, this is actually not even half the speed of if you were further down and not blocking half of the spawn spaces or so. Yeah, and the faster mobs, so who fall down quicker, will go down right here, and below the maybe you can see it, below these slabs out of quartz, there's actually another crusher which pre-damages the pigmen at the moment, so that they will die when falling down. And you can see it down there that the crusher retracts a little earlier. And if Panda turns it off, it will probably not extend. Maybe can you turn off the pigmen crusher?
Yep, it's turned off now.
Okay. And here we go. Now you see these pistons are not extending anymore, and that means that the pigments are surviving. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty insane how well this works, and it even works better in 1.8, I heard, because this whole design is actually designed for 1.8. And just what did you actually have to change to make it work in 1.7 too?
The suffocation point of mobs changed in 1.8. For instance, zombie pigmen do not suffocate if they are standing on top of a fence. That's what I had to change. So you can probably see the cobble wall down there.
It's a little hard to spot, but sometimes you can see it, yes.
Yeah, and in 1.8 you just replace that with a normal 1x1 block and then it works.
Yeah, and
also the wiring is not spawn proof in 1.7 because of the magma cube spawning.
Yeah, but in 1.8 it will be, because magma cubes then actually need they changed it, so they can't spawn anymore if there's just a solid block or a transparent block above wiring, for example, like over here with the half slabs above the redstone wiring. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty amazing. And also the sorter actually itself works a little bit more reliable in 1.8 even, but as you saw, it perfectly works already in 1.7, so it's going to be more efficient in 1.8, this farm. Looking forward to that. As if you could even get more efficient. This is so crazy how well this works. Yeah, so big props to Spire. He's gonna make a tutorial for the different parts. And actually, let's also try to take a little look at how the spawn floors themselves look like. It's a little tricky because we have 2 blaze spawners up there, which we didn't want to get rid of. So we have to be careful not to trigger them. Also, these ghasts might shoot you if you stand in the wrong spot. So we'll try to figure out a spot where we can safely watch the actual spawn spots, and then show you how they look like when the mobs are spawning too. Go.
Of course.
Yeah, it had to happen. So here we are at the top, and yeah, it's a little unsafe up here because of some mobs that tend to spawn and shoot at you. But you can see the mechanism. So we got several floors up here, and whenever a mob spawns, it's just gonna be wiped off into the center. And as we told already, we are actually just blocking most of the mob spawns at the moment. But some of them still spawn, and they work perfectly. They just get pushed to the middle. And due to the way the timing here works, this is just optimized to have the minimum average time the mob take to get to the center. And then they drop down there. Let's take a look at it one more time. And are being aligned into the sorter. And that's the whole mechanism behind it. So barely any pistons involved. That's why also the frame rates are actually pretty good while the farm is running, at least in 1.7 now. We haven't tested it fully in 1.8 yet, how they, with all the changes in the different rendering mechanics, how the frame rates will be up there. But hopefully good. And yeah, the farm is working really nicely. And to finish off the Servertour, because, well, this Servertour was pretty much just about this whole farm, we've got something else prepared, and that is a wither killing machine. And yeah, we wanted to get rid of some withers in the time-lapse just to get some beacons ready for our next big project. So let's get this done. And watch this some more times how we burn and all the blazes fall down in the center. So let's take a look at our wither killing station. It's pretty close to our spawn portal, right behind this tunnel. And here we go. Panda is already... Ah! You got me this time. Next time I'm gonna shoot you back. So Panda is already prepared with some stuff in his inventory and is gonna show us the principle behind this simple wither farm.
Yeah, we built it up in a live stream a while ago. So on the sides here we got pistons with torches below. So if I place the first soul sand, it triggers a redstone mechanism to put in blocks, where I can place the rest of the soul sand against, and then I can place skulls against the coal blocks up there. And as soon as they are placed, the wither gets spawned, gets moved up into the bedrock, and we have to wait a little bit till he loads up. Wait. And now we can get our smite sword and just slice him. We got a beacon somewhere behind there, so we can kill him fast. And there we go. Our first nether star.
So this is at a special location where we got this solid bedrock layer on top of out of bedrock, and there's actually a non-solid or like an air block right above this bedrock here, so that you
maybe
can
you can
push the
press
wither up.
F3 so people see the coordinates, because the bedrock in the Nether is actually the same for each and every Minecraft world, so you could use exactly this location in your world as well.
Yep, it's at position X0 and Z minus 33, so it's really close to 0, 0. And as said, it's in every world. So yeah, let's go ahead and kill some withers.
Should we
right?
show the redstone real quick? I mean, it's not really complicated. Well, it's messy redstone because it was built during a live stream, but it's maybe worth
Also,
taking
it
a
will
look
be
at it.
irrelevant when 1.8 is released.
Yeah.
We just wired it somehow below the bedrock here, and yeah, back here you can see there's a strength beacon, so we can kill the wizards faster. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
nothing too fancy, especially not the wiring. So
nothing too fancy, yeah. So, Jel, you should get like a stack of wizards and just kill them, right?
all right, okay. So
that will take some time.
well, we can speed it up. So 4 stacks of soul sand and 3 stacks of skulls, and that should be good already. And yep,
And
I
also
need
a
a good
smite sword
sword.
in the chest on top.
Okay.
There are smite swords.
Awesome. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be fun. So yeah, let's get started. And here we go, the last wither. So, yeah, Panda, come on, let's help me. And get rid of this guy quickly. Tim 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 tim. And the wither is dead. Tum ta-dum tum. Tum ta-dum. And we got a complete stack of nether stars here. Woohoo! So, before we end this episode, Spire is giving me some ingredients here to craft our final stack of beacons. But he will also make a tutorial on his channel for the WitherWiper. And so thanks in advance already for that. Also, as another reminder, don't forget to check out the last special server tour which we uploaded on the ZipKrowd channel. And all the links will be in the description. And now let's be silent for a moment to witness this epic moment of a whole stack of beacons being crafted. And here we go. So that's it. That's how many beacons we got so far, plus all the beacons we've placed in the world. And I think this is pretty cool already. Yeah, we're going to prepare some more beacons, and don't know, we'll probably build a road out of beacons at the side or something till the next episode. We don't know yet what to do with all these, but yeah, maybe they are probably a pretty good light source, right, Panda?
Oh yeah, we wanted to do beacon caving at some point.
Yeah, just cave lighting with beacons.
Oh, we should do that in the next server tour.
Or you just use them as lampposts, as many creative builders do, and people always say, well, this is impossible to do in survival. No, it isn't.
Proven wrong. Well, I guess that's it for today, right?
Yeah, so thanks for watching, and we are out, guys. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.